What's up guys, it's Punchy, and today we're diving into one of the most groundbreaking weapons in Deepwoken history, and it's the game's very first bow. This weapon just kinda dropped out of nowhere in the most recent update, and I'm not gonna lie, it's kinda ridiculous. There's a ton to explore, from broken interactions to insane base mechanics that you can abuse, so let's break down the new Guiding Star Legendary, released as the first bow type weapon, and finally bringing some much needed representation to the Neve faction. The Guiding Star is honestly just fun to use. It's definitely got that legendary feel and it looks incredible, but when you really break it down, it's one of the most simple designed weapons in Deepwoken. What makes this thing stand out is the simplicity. It gives the player a pretty clear game plan without being overloaded with 4 or 5 different crits like other weapons, but don't let that fool you. Everything about this weapon is unique and might be borderline broken in the right hands. For starters, the M1 attacks are the main attraction of this weapon thanks to their insane speed and outstanding range. While the Guiding Star doesn't fire full screen projectiles, its attack reach is one of the highest in the game, starting at 12.0 range. Even crazier, if you're running Ironsing's Phantom Edge talent, you can push that range even further, bumping it up to a max of 12.5. That extra range might not sound like much, but in a game where spacing and positioning make or break fights, it's seriously a big deal. Honestly though, it makes sense for a bow to have decent range, but what's actually crazy is the swing speed in comparison to the range. Starting at 1.05, it's fairly fast for a medium weapon, making it really solid in parry trades. You're not just outranging players, but you're also keeping up in speed, making it hard to punish. A legendary weapon that has both long range and is quick? Yeah, that's borderline unfair. The animations do a ton of work for this weapon and make it feel even stronger and deceptive in fights. The M1 attacks have misleading range, making it harder for opponents to judge spacing. The flourish kick away is almost unreadable, making it tricky to predict. The aerial attack is newly animated and snipes players from above, and then there's the running attack, and let's talk about that. So, when using the running attack near any opponent, it's insanely easy to clip them around their block or even hit them from the side. The super wide hitbox on this weapon almost auto-aims onto nearby players, making it a very good approaching tool. Moving back onto the M1s, there is a downside to spamming, slightly draining ether as we attack. Regardless, it's almost meaningless if our attacks land due to engage because it regens our bar off a few hits. With the broken speed and range on the Guiding Star, there's practically no downside if we just keep spamming into the ether. Now, with the critical, this is very fun to use. Releasing a burst of 3 higher damage bolts, we can pierce enemies from a distance. The hitbox range on this critical is also outstanding and easy to land, but I will say it's harder to confirm all 3 shots. One upside to this attack, I was noticing players freak out after being hit and parry early, confirming all of the blasts in shaky block. Anyway, the damage here for the M1 combos are lower, but decent with a fast swing speed, and the critical hits are serviceable if all of them land. With that being said, the Guiding Star is near game breaking at best, but leave your own thoughts down below. Big thanks to everyone who supports the channel, it really means a lot. If you want even more content, you can join up down below, and for updates or to reach out directly, join my Discord. If you're interested in running with my guild, the Apothecary, that's gonna be linked, and my UGC group with new additions is also down below. Big thanks as always for all the support. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I appreciate everyone. It's punchin' time.